Boy, welcome back to the channel, guys. This is your friend Cartman. Today I've got some awesome action to share with you guys from our last raid weekend. We're going to be going back to the clan capital, and this time we're going to be using the Hogyard attack. That's right, guys. We're going to be talking about the HOG Raiders combined with the Graveyard spell. Together, these two form a dynamic duo that is almost unstoppable. All right, guys, on our first replay, we're going to be taking a look here at Skeleton Park. And as you can see, we've got over 11,000 capital gold available. This district is pretty well upgraded. We'll place our first Graveyard spell, buy this rocket artillery on the left side, and start bringing in these HOG Raiders. And you can see right here, we're just going one at a time with the HOG Raiders, targeting each specific defense, trying to take advantage of the HOG gliders and their stun ability. Right here, stunning that wizard tower. Now, I did bring one P.E.K.K.A. It's going to tank this right-hand side for us. So we've got a few battle ramps opening up this compartment. Going to bring in a HOG Rider to help that P.E.K.K.A. get through that area. Now, we're going to bring in our second and third Graveyard spells, one by that Minion Hive and one by that Mega Hidden Tesla. And now we're going to continue to just sprinkle in these hogs. Especially against like the bomb towers, things like that. I'd rather just use one pack of the HOG Raiders rather than grouping them up and having, a lot of splash damage done to them. So you can see right here, we're just patiently going around the base one at a time, taking out defenses. Our P.E.K.K.A. is actually working now towards that Minion Hive. We're going to take out the Super Wizard Tower on the top side. And right here, we're already close to 50% of this district taken out, and we're going to actually surpass that. We still have the P.E.K.K.A. working through the middle of the base as well, along with some skeletons. And you can see just how easily we were able to really go through this district, even though it was fairly upgraded. And this P.E.K.K.A. is not a max P.E.K.K.A. It's going to be able to go over here and actually take out this Mega Hidden Tesla. And with its death damage, we'll be able to get this Super Wizard Tower. And that was some great value for us out of this P.E.K.K.A. And with that, we're at 58% and over 6,000 capital gold in our opening hit, guys. Now we've got our next hit set up. So we're going to use the Graveyard spells. I'm going to use them on the left-hand side around this rocket artillery, around this mortar, and along this Minion Hive. I'm not putting any by this giant cannon. So I'm going to bring in a pack of the HOG Raiders. I've got my P.E.K.K.A. coming in to tank for this giant cannon. And now we're going to start bringing in some HOG Raiders to stun this giant cannon. Take advantage of those gliders and that stun ability there. Once we get that taken down, guys, the next key is getting to this rocket artillery. And we have the skeletons working there along with a few HOG Raiders. They're going to be able to get in here to this rocket artillery soon. And now we're just sprinkling in the HOG Raiders one at a time on each defense. And you can see right here, guys, we have just swarmed the base. We have tons of skellies up. We still have this P.E.K.K.A. doing work. And we still have hogs. And that is a nice and easy triple. You can see just how powerful this attack strategy is. You just be patient and just don't spam everything in at once. Just have to be a little more methodical. Next up, guys, we've got Balloon Lagoon. And we're going to be working along this top side here toward those two rocket artilleries and that single Inferno up there. So we've got this time a couple super giants for our tanking. We're going to get a HOG Raider in here to stun this rocket artillery, get it taken out. Now there are a lot of cannons and spear throwers here to work through. So I've got one Graveyard spell around the single Inferno. We're just slowly working our way, being patient with our hogs, trying to take advantage of those stuns as much as we can. And as you can see here, we've used quite a few of our HOG Raiders. We're still slowly working our way toward this rocket artillery. Once we get this single Inferno down, now we're going to be able to finally push a little bit more towards the corner, stun this rocket artillery finally. And you can see right here, guys, we've been holding on to our second and third Graveyard spells. I could have placed them early, but they wouldn't have been able to really do any tanking or really help our hogs that we have left up here. So we've been very patient. We get this deployment zone opened up. Now we can start bringing in a couple battle rams to open up these walls, a barbarian to take out that barracks, and now we're going to bring in our hog raiders that we do have left. They're going to come in here and stun some of these defenses. Once that deployment zone opens up, we're also going to bring them on that top side there at 1030. They're going to start working in toward the Signal Inferno and the rocket artillery where we do have our graveyard spells down. We've got another giant in there to help with a little bit of tanking. And you can see right here, guys, we've made a very nice push through this base. We're going to get the Signal Inferno taken out. The giant is still working along there. We almost get this next rocket artillery down. It's heavily damaged, but that's going to set us up really nice for this next attack. So we're going to go ahead and place our graveyard spells around that rocket artillery. We're going to place one on that peninsula where there's not much splash damage, and then one also down here where there's not much splash damage around the district hall. Go bring in a battle ram. We've got one super barbarian to take out that little hut to open up the deployment zone. Now we're bringing in our hog raiders. Just a few seconds, we're going to get this rocket artillery down. And now you can see we're generating a ton of skeletons. They're going to be able to come in here and really start taking out different areas of the space. We're going to continue to bring in our hog raiders to target different defenses. We want to stun as many as we can. We don't want to waste that stun ability on the same defense if we can help it. So we get that mega hidden Tesla down on the left-hand side. We're working in toward this rocket artillery. Once this rocket artillery goes down, guys, it is all done. And it's already down. We have tons of skellies. We still have tons of hogs. And we have our 2 super giants up. So talk about a nice and easy triple, guys. All right, guys, I've got one more replay to show you guys on Wizard Valley. And all of these attacks were part of my IC Starsman 5 account that did get over 30K capital gold this last raid weekend. So really happy with these 3 2-hit triples I got with that account. We're going to start right here. We've got the graveyard spells around these 2 single infernos. Get our battle ramps going in. Sprinkle our hog raiders around. And I can see we brought a P.E.K.K.A. this time with the army because I want that P.E.K.K.A. on the top side to go and take out this raid cart. These raid carts are annoying for your hog raiders. So that P.E.K.K.A. is going to make quick work of this raid cart. We're going to place our next graveyard spell on that single inferno. We're going to use the lightning spell to reset it to save our P.E.K.K.A. Bring in a hog raider to get that thing stunned and get it taken out. And our P.E.K.K.A. is able to actually go through here and tank for our hogs just a little bit more, get a little more value out of him. So that was a good use. Could have probably done the lightning a little earlier to preserve a little health. You can see we've got a nice opening. We've cleared out a lot of this trash on the top side, but we still have a lot of defenses up in the core. Not as much value on this first hit as I had hoped. So it's looking a little iffy at 34%. But we're going to bring in our graveyard spells, one around this giant cannon, one around that super wizard tower on the backside. And I decided to place the next one by the district hall to start getting some tanking for our hog raiders. Got a barbarian on the left to clear out trash. Bring in 4 or 5 of our battle rams with the P.E.K.K.A. behind to take out this raid cart. And now we're going to start sprinkling those hog raiders around on key defenses around the map to start stunning them. Let those skeletons start working along with the hog raiders to take out these key defenses. We get that raid cart down by the district hall. And once we get this giant cannon down in the core of the base right here, there is not a lot left here, guys. And now we have a ton of hogs converging on what is left. We have the skeletons still moving around. And you can see we have just got another nice and easy 2-hit triple. If you guys are looking for another strategy to try in the clan capital, get those 2 hits, give this one a try. Hogyard is super easy, super powerful, guys. All right, that's going to be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. And until next time, clash on, my friends.